it going, Dan?
It's going pretty good. Excited to get back in the perch after a couple extended missings.
Missings?
Yeah.
Missings, extended missings.
Straight up missings. Yeah. It was good to see the boys get off the schneid last week. The 14-8 win, was it?
I believe so, yeah. And it started off with a 6-1, which was not the start we were looking for.
Yeah, it shows the resiliency in the guys.
It does.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of UConn this weekend.
It does. The UConn, that was a crazy game. We were watching it at Fieldwork in Corte Madera. We'd gone there for a beer. I actually ran into Ken getting a haircut over there. And we were sitting there, and I was kind of paying attention, and all of a sudden I'm like the only one in the restaurant screaming because it was like, oh, my God, they're within. Why'd he throw the ball? Why'd he throw the ball?
It was crazy.
Let's see. It's not broadcasting yet, but we're just going to keep rolling. It says it's live.
It says live here.
Yeah. All right. So today for your hometowner, Clark, how are you doing?
I'm good. We were going to have a clean broadcast today. That's the goal.
Clean broadcast. I like
we
it.
want to have a clean broadcast. We've got Game Changer going. CB has asked me to also record all the boys' swings. We got another camera going for that.
That's on the Game Changer?
Not on the Game Changer. That's on our side camera.
Oh, so
then we've got walk-up songs.
Is he going to clip them, or are you just going to – because the Game Changer will clip them for you, which is nice. But.
Yeah, they're not going to be clipped. But he wants the side from the He wants the side shot.
So he doesn't care about lefties is what you're saying.
So I told him I'm not clipping them for him.
Okay, fair enough. It looks like we are live now as well. It looks like the boys are taking the field. So
we can start some music.
Let's start some warm-up music. It looks like we got Alex Radix on the mound today for your hometown Hawks.
Sophomore righty coming out of the straight off of second base.
Then we got Anthony as the other part of the Anthony Murphy as the other part of Battery today, wearing his baby blue uniform and his baby blue catcher's gear, which we love. At third base, we've got Henry Pearson. Shortstop, we got Kenjo Vogt. Second base, we got Aiden Kirkley. And at first base, we have Dara Zolfagari. Around the outfield today, we have Cole Kremlich in left, Ryder Weber in center, and Sean Miller in right, which is going to be the way we're rolling today, guys. What are you guys looking forward to?
Well, Anthony's spikes just look so good with the baby blues, so that's
pops.
A good start.
It
really
pops.
Is nice.
I mean, it's obvious that he spent some time and effort on his look this year, and we all benefit from it.
We do benefit,
especially at the perch. I think we get the best shot of it.
We do, yeah. The silver spikes looking right at us.
I mean, TMTV, you can probably see a little bit there.
Yeah.
They look stunning. Hopefully the outfield is not too slippery. We did have an accident in practice yesterday with Lucas DePippa. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
I did not hear what happened.
Not hear about that.
Collision between Lucas and Finn Sharples, which is not something you want to collide with.
That's a lot of young men slapping into each other.
And Lucas, I think, had to go to the hospital. He got 5 staples in his head.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of this information.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Breaking news. Lucas is here today, I assume, though?
Okay.
We were talking about our we got warned by the umpire that we need to turn off our music when the pitcher's on the rubber.
So I've already violated that promise.
True. Batting for the visiting Bulls right now is going to be Benjamin. First pitch is called strike from Alex, and that's 4:36 is our first pitch day, so we're a little bit late getting going, but we're ready to make it happen. Alex is starting off the game well with a strike. Second pitch is going to be fouled off to the right.
Just underneath the scoreboard.
Just underneath the scoreboard. So we got an 0-2 count here in the first inning. On this rainy, gloomy day, the traffic seems to have cleared, though. That was a disaster earlier.
I think this is the first rain we've gotten in March.
It's the first rain we've had in a while. My grass is pretty brown right now. It needs it.
That's a nice pitch right there.
Yeah.
Good take.
In Major Leagues, they would have tapped their helmet. Just saying.
I mean, certainly one of these kids is going to try that one of these times. Just as a silent protest. That was a ball outside. So we got a 1-2 count. The pitch, high fastball up the middle.
Right up the middle. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. Hole
for the first hit of the game. And that's going to bring to the plate Jay Borden.
That's Jonah, yeah.
Jonah Borden.
Jonah Borden. I went to the opening day at the Giants with his dad, who's one of my brother's oldest friends.
I think I did know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Murray.
Yeah.
Probably not listening, but
you never know.
You never know. You should be, John. That's all I'm saying. You too, Liz.
Ooh.
Jason, there's that bat that you were talking about.
Oh, yes, we did go deep in bat knowledge.
Talk.
This is the one that I bought and tried to resell and didn't, so I just returned it. But I only tried for 29 days because I had 30 days to return it.
Oh.
But they do drops. They create, artificial scarcity by having drops in different paint jobs. It's the Combat Spec A1 is the model.
Right there.
But
that's nice.
That's the shooter shoot version, which is a camo drop. They have a new drop coming up in like a week or two. The one piece out here. Ground ball to Henry at third. On to first.
Safe. I think he got pulled off the bag. That was
Did he?
Nice play, though.
Yeah. Yeah, get the lead runner.
So we got one out now, and that's going to bring to the plate. Trevor Matthews. Trevor Matthews is a San Francisco Little League kid.
Oh, nice.
Aiden played with him a little bit, and I coached against his dad a couple times. I think he also played with Ryder on NorCal, right?
Yep. He and Ryder have been teammates for a couple summers.
Straight foul back. It came right off the camera. Is that the
It's the game changer.
The game changer. Oh,
that's our game changer camera right there behind the plate as well.
We got another batting camera today.
We got a batting camera for Coach CB to break down.
Looks like there's an iPhone
swings.
It's bungeed to the fence as well.
There is an iPhone bungee to the fence. There we go. We got a 1-1 count now. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of first. Runner on first base.
A lot of ones.
Lots of things happening. Lots of ones.
Yeah.
First runner of the game. Alex is making sure to keep him close. Threw over a little bit wide, but Dar was able to handle it. And
You guys ever play Liar's Poker where the ones and the serial number
Yes.
are wild?
Yes. Ooh, nice
That's it.
curveball. Swing and a miss.
I used to trade on the Pacific Stock Exchange options pits, and during the dull times we'd play Liar's Poker. And I was brand new, so I'd go out and they always want fresh dollars, so I'd show up with fresh dollars so they'd be distracted and I'd get the trades.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a off-speed curveball, I think, in the dirt for ball 2 count. So you were trading while they were taking dollars.
Yeah, they would be playing playing Liar's Poker, and a broker would come in the pit with an order and just snatch it right up.
Nice. That's a
that's it.
line drive to right field.
That's it.
Uh-oh. Sean Miller gets
slippery.
Yeah, a little slippery, and I think
it's going to drive a run in.
It is. It's a little slippery, and the ball kind of kicked away there. And that's going to play to run, as you said, Dan. Not sure what happened out there.
Not sure either. It might have hit a mound or something, but it definitely did not take the bounce that Sean was expecting.
No, did we score that in air, or is that just a unfortunate bounce? He seemed to slip a little bit.
I think that might be an error.
Yeah.
I think it's an error, unfortunately.
It's going to bring up to the plate.
Oh, it's another one right over the head.
Base hit.
It's going to score another.
That was Ganaden, who just hit a line drive over second base.
That was definitely a base hit.
That was definitely a base hit.
Yeah.
So we still got 1 out now. I'm just catching up on Game Changer here. We got 1 out, and that's 2 in for Branson. Tam likes to, give a couple to the visiting team in the top of the first inning.
It's a welcoming gift.
It's a welcoming gift.
Well, we had offered a 6-pack last time.
It's true.
It squirts away, runner checks.
Anthony hustles on that.
Yeah.
So we got 1 out, runner on first, and that first pitch was a ball, so we got a 1-0 count to Buxton.
Anthony's outfit reminds me of like a 1970s prom tux.
The powder blue.
Yeah.
That was a ground ball to Kenjo at short. Picks it up to Aiden at second. On to first. Not in time.
Safe again. These slow rollers after the shortstop are not doing anybody favors. But he seemed a little speedy on coming in the line, too. Let's credit the non-slow bulls.
Yeah. Maybe the water on the turf is also slowing things down a little bit.
Yeah.
Going to make the ball slippery today, just like the outfield was slippery.
Kendra made a nice play on that, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is going to bring Holden Kane to the plate. Another San Francisco Little League kid. Curveball, first pitch. Anthony throws it into the outfield. Ryder's backing it up, gets it quickly. He was going to be safe anyways. That was a ball. So we have a ball, stolen base. And batting is Holden Kane, another San Francisco Little League kid that Aiden played with, and I coached with his dad, and know the Kane family well. And I hope he strikes out.
Oh, there we go. Gloves off.
Just keeping it real. He's also using that combat. Spec 1. Pitch. Holden is hit the left field. Cole's underneath it.
Squares
makes
it up.
the grab, and that's going to do it for the first inning.
That's a kind of casual catch out there.
That was a casual catch. So they have 2 runs on 3 hits with 1 error, 15 pitches, and due up for the hometown Hawks is going to be Dara, Anthony, and Cole. And Clark's queuing up the music. What do we got going on for this one, Clark?
Giving It All by Playa.
All right. A little slow jam for between innings. The rain seems to have stopped for a little bit, which is nice. Cleared off a little bit, but it's still kind of foggy or overcast or low clouds. I don't know what that is. But might see the ball travel around a little bit today because it's going to get wet quickly, especially when it gets in the outfield. So it's going to make it tough playing conditions today.
Certainly. Well, we both got to play on the same field, so let's see if we get some of the same bounces that the Bulls got in the first inning.
And that's kind of what changed, other than Clark's DJing skills on Saturday. The other thing that changed on Saturday is a lot of the bounces started going our way, which they hadn't been going our way very often. So,
who do we got on the bump today for the Bulls?
So for the Bulls, we have Osher on the bump. I don't know his first name. And catching, we have Borden. And then around the infield, we have Matthews. From left to right, we have Matthews, Benjamin, Weinberg, and Ganadin. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that one correctly. And then the outfield from left to right, we have Buxton, Kane, and Diaz. So we got a righty. Throws kind of hard. Clark's our human radar gun.
Yeah.
What are you going to quote this guy at?
Let's see. I got to see a couple pitches.
Okay.
Looks
like
that
a curveball.
Like
that's a slow curve.
68 miles an hour right there.
It's approximately.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. He throws them
Nice
hard.
throw by Borden right
76.
there, down the line. 80, 76?
I have 76.
I think that's about right. That's what had it very, very in the zone.
All right. And stepping into the box now, we got Dara Zolfagari. First at bat of the game for the Hawks. And we got Anthony Murphy on deck. First pitch, squares a bunt, bunts it back to the fence for a foul ball, strike 1.
Infield's now pinching at the corners with anticipation of that. I kind of like that move.
Yeah.
Get him in and rip it.
Think he's swinging away now?
Oh, yeah.
There's that slow curve we saw before that's outside.
Who is this
1.
pitching for?
Osher?
Oh, Osher, okay.
Do you know Osher?
I want to say he's a sophomore also. We have 2 sophomores going at it.
Charlie. The sophomore and sophomore battle. Oh, that
ripped.
was poked foul to the parking lot on the left side, foul.
Right by the Mirador sign.
What's the Mirador sign? I haven't seen
That's
that
it.
one.
That's my firm became boosters of this year,
nice.
and so
we love our boosters.
we put
we love our boosters. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He slips a little bit on the dirt. Able to recover and throw to first for out number 1. think they have a banner in the gym too, right?
We did. And then there's another on the football field.
Wow.
Or lacrosse field.
The 3 deep.
3 deep. We went with the Esperanza package.
That brings to the plate Anthony Murphy, one of the Hawks' hottest hitters. First pitch is a curveball outside, ball 1. And we got Cole Kramlich on deck.
We're just about 11 or 12 days away from, or 11 days away from the Hawks' second consecutive game at Oracle Park.
We are. Buy tickets.
Buy tickets.
Buy tickets.
Eleanor's been working on the Jumbotron graphics.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Fabulous.
Shauna Heidenreich took all the portraits.
The ground ball to shortstop. Benjamin picks it up, throws to first for
In time.
out number 2.
So I've been working. I installed an operating system on a computer, an old computer, and downloaded Claude Code.
Oh, nice.
And got it to remove all of the backgrounds on the portraits.
Oh, wow. Nice.
As a batch.
Nice.
So, yeah,
And did it knock it out pretty quickly?
unbelievably. And I'm
That's
not
low.
technologically advanced at all.
Low ball 1. I mean, if you're using Claude Code, you're technically advanced a little bit.
Well,
Did you use
a little
Claude
bit.
or Claude Code? Did you?
Claude Code.
So you installed the Windows version or the Linux version?
I've it's called Visual Studio.
Oh, you installed it in Visual Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That was a ball, too, to Cole Kramlich, too, no?
Sounds
Yeah,
like-
we use Claude Code for work
Oh, nice.
quite a bit. But, yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, I used Claude. I dove into Claude last week and designed a website for the Mill Valley Winter League Golf,
Oh, nice.
and I had never done that before.
How did that turn out?
It turned out fantastic.
Right. Nice. And that is in there for strike 1, 3-1 count to Cole. Cole's getting a couple pitches out of the pitcher, which is great. He was only up to 7 pitches after that. Now he's up to 11. That's a ground
Rip
ball
down there.
through the hole.
That's a nice piece of hitting by the kid.
That is a great piece of hitting and a great work in the count and all that good stuff. Well, I think the last game the pitcher only threw 6 pitches in the first, and then Trey's at bat in the top of the second, he went 8 pitches deep.
Wow.
So Trey had more pitches than the entire first 3 batters of the game for the Hawks. So
Well, here comes Sean Miller.
yes, used to be double nickels, now is 33.
Yeah.
Sean Miller playing right field today. First pitch is in there for a called strike on the inside corner. So Cole's got his lead at first there. Pitcher's not really looking at him. He's going easily. That was a called strike. 2. And Cole's down to second base. Safe.
Almost landed on the other side of the runway on that one.
He did. He's going fast.
Saved himself by a toe.
He had a huge jump as well. He kind of was timing the pitcher. The pitcher didn't look over at him, and he almost went really early. Nice take there from Sean Miller. That was a low ball 1, 1-2 count.
Yep.
Pitcher checks Cole at second. Cole stays. Pitches inside. Ball 2, 2-2 count. Nice at bat by Sean Miller. Borden's going to call a timeout and discuss it with his pitcher. Something they're talking about.
You got to like men scoring position right now.
We do. We do like it. We're just looking for that big hit from Sean right now. Would be great. 2-2 counts. Nice. He's worked the count from 0-2 to 2-2. Cole's got his lead off. Shortstop looks like he's kind of holding him on there. Sean's got a big hole on the left side. The pitch.
That's a good save right there.
It was.
That was going to be a strike.
It was.
It was coming in.
I don't think Sean was going to swing at it, and he kind of was
He
a
saved it. Good hitting.
great piece of hitting there from Sean Miller. Fighting that one off. The dugout's got their hats out, shaking them for good luck. Pitch.
There we
Sean
go.
fights
Yeah,
another one off.
The old tennis courts.
Yes, the old tennis courts. Someone said the tennis courts aren't probably coming back. It might be going in over by the I think
The
that
parking
field
lot?
house. Yeah, the
Yeah.
parking lot over there. They might be
Oh.
going over there. That building, someone told me as well, is condemned. I don't know if that's true or
Yeah.
not, but
Sean,
What
no.
are they gonna?
Just
What are they? Are
slide
they
them
just
off
gonna
again?
keep the portables?
they might keep the portables because they're the newest buildings at TAM. They have heat and air conditioning, and I think people
heard.
enjoy them.
People like the AC.
People like the AC, and they like the heat and all those wonderful extras. As outside ball, Cole steals third base.
Nice job.
That would have been close.
That would have been close.
I think Cole would have come in anyway, but that was nice.
Yeah, Cole's got a lot of stolen bases this
Yeah,
year. I don't have stats on that.
He's
but
got a wet gizzard.
he does have a wet gizzard. Sean's having a great at bat here. I'm not sure how many pitches this is, but can't quite get a hold of that one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good little noise by the Hawks that inning. Weren't able to get any back.
So how many pitches total so far for?
For Oser, that was
Yeah.
0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, and 21 pitches. So
All right, well, that was probably a 10-pitch at bat.
it was. I mean, the first 2 guys went through 7, so
Yeah.
the next 2 guys went through 13 or 14.
14,
I guess.
yeah.
Thanks for the math help on that. I would have to use Claude Code to do that. I
No,
think,
not today, Jim.
Nice. So so you built the website with Claude, and that's all working fine.
Yeah, it had the they were doing everything off a Google Doc. It was gigantic, like 400 lines, and I literally just cut and pasted the relevant sections into the website
Yeah.
or into the Cloud Code, and
Yeah.
it built it out. It used the logic to determine who is the standings. Built the standings page.
Nice.
Built the playoffs page.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's unbelievable. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
You're a website designer now, Dan.
I am, and then I owned a URL from years ago. One night I just decided to buy a bunch, and I got ShadeMurray.com, HankMurray.com,
Nice.
Murr Valley, and then DBMJR.com, and then in DB69, which is my initials in when the year I was born.
Oh, nice.
And so I gave that up to the Winter League.
Oh, nice. So that's their website now?
DB69.com if you want to check out the Winter League.
That's great. What is the Winter League? It's a golf league?
It's a golf league. 100 guys in Mill Valley play on 10 teams of 10 guys on each team, 10 tiers. Everybody on each tier plays each other.
Oh, wow. First pitch of the top of the second to the other pitcher, Osher, was a bunt foul for strike 1.
You play once a week for 9 weeks, rain or shine.
Okay.
And then the
Total score?
no, it's a match play.
Match play. Okay. Pitch is high, ball 1. So match play how do you match everyone up?
Well, you use the handicaps originally, and then the deeper you get. This is the 5th year it's done, and I was a rookie this year.
Okay. Inside, ball
Who
2.
won, Dan?
The Pinseeked Powder Hounds got taken out by the Monarchs in the playoffs, and I was on the Birds.
The line drive to left field.
It's a
That's
fair
going to be
ball.
down. That's going to be a double. Cole's over there quickly, gets it up and fires it back in to second base. Nice throw by Cole, but not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Yeah. So the it's the finals right now, and the Monarchs are leading 4-0 on the 10 matches of the. And they might have played some today. I'll have to check the website.
Oh,
So you do match play.
It's match play. There's no strokes, and then the best is we have a awards banquet, and they're all 10 tops. And you sit with everybody in your tier, and if you won your tier, you get promoted to the tier up.
Oh.
And if you get demoted, you lose your tier, you get demoted. And
That was a bunt back to the pitcher by Leo Diaz. Alex picks it up, throws to first.
that's a nice piece of fielding right there.
Great piece of fielding. The runner was pretty quick,
So-
but they got him out, and that's going to be out number 1.
So
But
if
the
you-
runner does advance to third base.
If you get promoted, everyone says na na na. No, they say moving on up. And then they play the Jefferson song, and you actually move your table to the next tier up. And then
First pitch
for the
number
relegation.
2, Weinberg is fouled off to the right.
For the relegation, they go na 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 na, and then you have the walk of shame to the lower table.
Oh no!
Now, is there a relegation out of the league?
You know, that's a touchy subject. If you're in tier 10 and you got last, you got to really want it the next year. I think it's a sell job.
Looks like the rain's coming down again right now, pretty hard. That was a pitch out by the Hawks there. I'm going to back our internet in a little bit to keep it dry. That was, what do we got, a 1-1 count to the number 9 hitter Weinberg. Runner on third, 1 out. The Hawks did a pitch out.
Oh, that's a
beautiful curveball.
Right.
Called strike 2.
That's a great
Alex.
pitch, boy.
Rain is not affecting Alex right now.
That was a Twizzler right there. He must have a dry ball.
He does have a dry ball. Anthony sets up outside the pitch. The same pitch again.
No chance.
Swing and a miss.
Weinberg out swinging.
Tags him out. That's out number 2. That's a big strikeout to have the unproductive out there with the 9th hitter and the top of the order coming up with 2 outs. And this is going to be coming to the plate. Benjamin.
He had a nice piece of hitting right up the middle.
Kobe Benjamin. And he did have a nice piece of hitting up the middle. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Alex is trying to keep that runner at third base to keep this a 2-0 game for the Hawks. Looks in, throws, low, ball.
Nice little block by Murphy.
Ball's probably getting wet now. It's going to be tough. Can't be afraid to ask for a new ball.
He's trying to dry it off right now. I'd ask for a new one if I was him.
Yep. I think I would as well. We'll see what happens here. 2-0 count.
He's got 2 bases free, though.
He does. Next pitch. Low ball.
Anthony, why don't you give him a new one?
I think the ball holder for the ump needs like a little lid. Because they're not that protected.
Yeah.
It's true. I think you just need to invent something new, Clark.
I may go on to Claude Code tonight and build a website.
Build a website and sell some?
You could have it design it.
You got to ask Claude to get a manufacturer in China to
come
make
up
them
with
for
a
you.
good name.
The Flappy. That was outside.
Ball flap.
Ball flap. That was outside ball 4. So we have runners at first and third. 2 outs, and that's going to bring to the plate Borden, who's 0 for 1 today.
The advantage is in Branson right now without us having to pitch. And field in this rain is pretty tough.
Yeah, so we can get this out and we can get back to the plate. I think it would be
a huge win.
Huge win for us. And they do our pick play, throw to second, tag him out.
Got
and that is the way to do it. The Tam pick-off, as we like to call it here.
Yeah.
Branson's probably going to complain about it
Yep.
and then be told to stop complaining because it's a totally legit play. Beautiful job.
Yeah, you know, to the manager's credit, the Bulls' credit, he's sitting in the pen.
There you go.
There he goes. Just having the chat.
Yeah.
Having the chat.
The last game against, who we were playing? Pinole Valley, the dugout, it was pretty rowdy, and the umpire in the field was on top of them. And at one point, they were complaining about that play, and the umpire goes, "Talk to your coach." Like, it's not my fault you don't know the rules.
Yeah.
Which was, I got a great response from that umpire. I like that. But it was the same umpire we had, I think, against San Marin. He runs a tight ship in the dugout.
I like that. San Marin is not the quietest dugout.
No. They got told a number of times. At one point, their coach wandered over there and threw his lineup in the dugout and basically was like, you guys been told how many times now? And just, like, so frustrated.
Yeah. I will say that's in their culture, though. Ever since I've been going up to San Marin to see the games, they chirp like little birds.
Is San Marin Nevada North, too, right?
Yeah.
They were chirpy. I remember them.
Well, one of the things I always mention that I love is the high school colors usually correspond with the Little League colors. Nevada North is green and
You're blowing my mind right now, Dan Murray.
Yeah.
Blowing my mind.
Mill Valley Little League is red, white, and blue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So who's got the red of Redwood? Who gets that? Is that Twin
Cities, probably.
Cities?
Maybe
Are
my
they
guess.
red? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think they are red and blue, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The I think Nevada South is gold and black.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And West Marin is are they green?
They are. They
Yeah.
are green. I remember that, which is the Archie green.
Yeah.
You blow my mind, Dan Murray, like I said. First pitch to the first batter of the bottom of the second inning, and the
Ball high,
rain's coming down hard. It's a ball to Alex Radix, our pitcher today. Ball, I think you just got to let the pitcher pitch right now.
I just want to take this moment in time to give a heartfelt thank you to Phil Sasso for building the perch and keeping us dry.
Keeping us dry. Not sure how long they're going to be able to keep this going. I mean, we have it's coming down hard. Someone's got a backpack out. The ball 3.
It's going to be hard to.
What is that? The freshman JV team's got their equipment bags on the ground there.
I'll
Getting
tell you.
soaking wet. That's not the smartest move.
Yeah.
But they're JV, so.
Yeah, he'll learn.
So we got a 3-0 count here to the leadoff hitter, Alex, in the bottom of the second. The pitch is in there, called strike.
Good pitch.
Right in there.
You try to get that ball to be wet again. Hit it on the, get it on the ground. Next pitch is inside. Ball 4. We got our first base runner of the bottom of the second inning for the Hawks.
Pitcher's on base.
Pitcher's on base, and that's going to bring Aiden Kirkley to play at our 6th hitter. And Devin Curtis is in the hole. Oh, we got a pinch runner coming in. Aiden Dodge is going to run for Alex Radix. Too bad to hear about Lucas
DePippa, yeah, getting
stitches.
Frankenstaples in the dome.
Kill the music. Pitcher's on the mound. Umpire's holding it. There you go. And Kirkley steps in. First pitch to Kirkley. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back. Called strike 1. Aiden checks down. CB gives a sign. Osher taking a look over at Aiden Dodge. We got the Aidens and Aidens right now. We got Aiden at first and Aiden hitting. Aiden squares to bunt. Pitch. Dodge is gone. Down to second. In. No throw.
That worked.
That did work.
All right, now does he hit it away, or does he get him to third?
I don't know. That's a 1-1 count. That was a ball, though. But, yeah, Aiden kind of got stuck off there. The catcher was going to throw down to first base, and Aiden just took off running. Aiden's being a little more careful checking around now.
Aiden's interesting how he's not squaring up to bunt. He's kind of still got both his feet in the hitting position.
Yeah. Pulls it back.
He probably saw Henry Pearson the last game, who squared around Dan fully and just took it right in the gullet. Like,
right in the. That's
like,
yeah.
right in the bread basket. Oh my God!
2-1 count. Aiden squares around again. The pitch, high.
Yeah.
There's no escaping.
Ball 3. 3-1 count. Aiden's gonna square again.
I mean, it's working.
It's working. He's throwing balls. Keep doing it. Pulls it back.
Yeah.
Ball strike 2. We got a full count. 3-2 count. Is the bunt still on, or is it? It is. And that's high.
Yeah, that's
ball 4.
All right, we got 2 Aidens on.
We got the bases got a lot of Aidens on the bases, and that's going to bring Devin Curtis to the plate. Little timeout. I think
So give me an update on Devin Curtis. Is he able to throw?
He's not. My understanding is he's not able to throw. He's just able to hit.
Okay, good.
And he probably won't be able to throw.
No.
In the rest of the
foreseeable
season.
future.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's not in the books. Is my understanding. Although my source is probably not that reliable.
Well, that's either way. It's a pleasure to see him in games producing.
Absolutely.
He's had a long haul of it, and I think all of us can sympathize with his effort and his dedication to the team.
Absolutely, he's been showing up to most of the games, and it's great. And he's a good hitter. So if he can get going, it's gonna be great for him to get going and help for the Hawks to get some runs and score some runs and win some games. It's like the pitcher now has a little mat back there to clean his cleats off because they're probably getting full of mud from the pitching mound. Ball's wet, so kind of a.
That's a serious hazard.
It is. Devin Curtis steps in. He's also squaring to bunt with the two Aidens on. Bringing in the bases. Pitcher looks. First pitch. Pulled it back. Aiden Dodge gets hung up again. He's going to go. He's out. Heading to third base. Not what you wanted, but that's going to be a ball one. And we got only one Aiden left on base on first base.
That did not aid in the struggle.
No, it did not. So we got one runner on now, one out. Devin's at the plate. Swinging away. Next pitch is low, ball. Don't want to make mistakes like that right now just because the pitcher's struggling to throw strikes in the rain and the wet.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You're giving them an out, which is, some of these mistakes that the Hawks have been making early in the season. Next pitch, inside, ball 3. I think at this point you just want the pitcher to throw a strike.
Yeah, 3-0. I think you're just kind of on the you're on the red light right now.
The take sign.
Yeah.
Aiden leads off first. Pitcher checks on him. Pretty small lead. Not going anywhere.
He carved one in there.
Strike. Got a 3-1 count. Osher's currently at 36 pitches. Kirkley leads off. Pitch. Inside.
Ooh. That was
kind of a delayed call.
Inside. Cold strike.
I don't think that was.
Count.
A little inside, but.
A little inside.
That's all right.
Close.
Yeah, it was close. I don't think the ump thinks he's gotten shown up there.
No. Yeah, I think he called it a little late as well. The pitch. Devin hits it through the right side. Great piece of hitting. Kirkley's on the run. Getting into third base and holding there. Devin Curtis, welcome back.
Yeah.
So that brings to the plate Ryder Weber for his first at bat of the game. He's batting 8th today. And we got runners at the corners, Curtis and Kirkley. Weber stands in. Weber squares to bunt. Pulls back, ball 1.
About 3 inches from his brim.
I think this strategy here is to affect the pitcher a little bit and try to get him to throw more balls, which seems to be working. The square. Ooh. And that's going to be off the dome. He looks to be okay.
Good Lord.
The dugout's fired up.
That was a bell ringer.
It was. I think the pitcher's really struggling out there with this rain and the wet, which is just tough. Tough conditions out there right now.
You know, I think this is just CB taking advantage of it. He saw the Bulls doing the same thing to Radix, and he's like, hey, 2 can play at that game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why that pickoff by Alex there with the patented TAM pickoff move there in that top of the second was huge to get that out.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to battle because the rain seems to be stopping a little bit now. It's not quite raining as hard as it was. It's kind of just sprinkling.
Borden, the catchers got a little lesson on maybe when on mound visit you don't go to the mound.
Right, when you have
spikes on.
Spikes on with mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's putting his hand on his spikes trying to clean it off.
Yeah.
Now he's got mud on his hand.
It's
rough.
It's all falling apart. First pitch to Kenjo is low, ball 1.
How many outs do we have here?
1 out.
One out, all right.
2 on. Hawks looking to score some runs, tie this game up, Kenjo steps in.
Bases are chucked.
Bases are loaded. First pitch, second pitch to
low
Kenjo.
again.
Low, ball 2. I think this pitcher's definitely a little bit rattled right now. I'm surprised the coach hasn't called a timeout to come talk to his young pitcher and set him down.
Nobody up in the pen either.
I say young pitcher. I don't know that he's young. I'm just going off Clark's knowledge.
Yeah, well,
I think he's a sophomore.
All right,
sure.
there you go. We're going young pitcher. Settle him down a little bit because it's got to be a little bit frustrating, the weather and pitches in there. Nice pitch called strike 1. 2-1 count. Dara, our leadoff hitters, on deck. Next pitch, Kenjo. Fly ball to right field. That's going deep. That's getting back against the fence. That's going to score at least 2. Nice hit, Kenjo. Kenjo's got to race back to third. Ryder's got to go. Devin didn't score. Ryder's going to go back. Ryder's going to go back to second. Devin's back there. They're throwing around the infield. And
now everybody's safe.
Somehow, I don't know how to score that. I don't know what happened. Not sure why Devin didn't score. Don't really know what's going on there, but all's well that ends well. Right?
I think Ryder was caught off guard by no one.
Ryder got a Greyhound to third and took the bus back.
Well, I saw Kenjo kind of stop midway between first and second because Kenjo was also not sure what was happening. And, you hit a ball to the fence, you expect to get
at least 2 in.
At least 2, yeah.
I will say the guy was tracking, the right fielder was tracking, and it was unclear whether he was going to fall or not.
Yes. But I think at second base at that point, you're leading off. The first pitch to Dara was a blow for the ball. That's outside, ball 2. The second, if you're a runner on second in that situation, you don't hang on the base. You go off the base, right?
Yeah.
You go a third of the way because you're not going to probably tag up if he catches it. And you want to be able to score. That's high, ball 3. Also forgot to mention that was the first run of the game for the Hawks. We got a 2-1 game now, folks.
Yeah, the seal is cracked.
Kenjo's hitting the ball.
Kenjo's hitting the ball. That's why he's playing. He drove that to right field. Next pitch to Dara is
a good pitch right there.
In there.
Dara's got 2 flaps down with his pants.
Call strike. The elephant ears. So we got a 3-1 count now. 1 out. Next pitch, Dara, ground ball to third.
Ripped through
the hole. Ryder's on his horse. He's staying. And
everybody's
that's going to tie the game up. Great hit by Dara to tie the game.
All right.
The Hawks have woken up. And we're going to give it all credit to DJ Clark Webb. Because the Hawks are breaking out of their early season funk here the last 2 games.
Putting it in play. We got the prom date up.
Got prom date up, and he's one of our hottest hitters. And the first pitch is over his head.
That was so over his head he didn't even have to duck.
He did not have to duck. And Branson still doesn't have anybody warming up. Osher's at 50 pitches here in 1.1 innings, and I'm sure the coaches are talking about something, but let Osher ride it out.
I'm not a
ball 2
biomechanic, but I think 52 pitches in 1.1 innings is unsustainable.
Maybe we could ask Claude Code later. What do you recommend for pitch count?
Anthony
Murphy laser beamed the outfield. Ryder has to hold up, but he goes. He's sprinting home fast. That was cut off. That might have been close to the play if it didn't get cut off, but great job.
Nice piece of hitting.
Ryder Weber.
All right, that's for the lead.
That is the lead. That's an early lead, 3-2.
Station to station, these Hawks are just flying to tree.
Yes, they are. What's that? Anthony hit it. Ryder scored. Ryder scored the run to make it 3-2. Yes, that was Anthony Murphy with the scorching hot. Anthony's one of our hottest hitters. And that brings the plate. I can't even get his name out before he increases his hit by pitches this year to, I believe, something like 12 or 13.
Wow.
For Cole. But that was Cole Cramlich, got hit by a pitch.
He seemed unfazed.
He did not.
He's looking for the record, I believe.
I believe he's looking for the all-time record. The Bulls now have someone in the bullpen.
All right.
They've decided it's time.
Maybe it might just be a safety issue.
And they also just...
He's getting ready quick.
He is getting ready quick. And
I think he might be coming in.
the coach is going out there to talk to his young pitcher to try to calm him down a little bit because it's obviously a difficult circumstances to come in the game. You have a 2-0 lead. It's pouring rain. It's wet, and you're kind of struggling to find the strike zone.
And what did we just discover on the mound visit? That every infielder now has dirt on his spikes.
Maybe someone needs to go talk to the hometown Hawks and be like, hey, mound meetings.
Hey,
Alex,
I hope the Hawks know this, right?
Well, maybe when Kyle comes by, next time we'll wave him over.
But yeah, like
Kyle,
tell the boys.
Noticed.
Yeah.
Don't have mound meeting. Don't have mound on the mound.
Get the mound meeting.
It is. That's a beat up mound. They're going to spend extra time after the game on that thing today.
They are. All right, we got bases loaded still, and that's going to bring to the plate Sean Miller, who's 0 for 1 today. We have Dara on third. First pitch is a called strike. We got Dara on third. We got Anthony Prom Date Murphy on second, and Cole Kramlich on first. 0-1 count. Pitch is high.
I feel like we need to accessorize the prom date.
Yeah.
Do you go top hat or do you go with the ruffles?
I don't know. Maybe you have one of those little hand warmers that looks like a cummerbund.
You gotta have a bow tie.
Cummerbund.
Got a bow tie.
Cummerbund.
Do they still have throat protectors? And the throat protector's got to be a bow tie.
Yeah.
Low ball too.
Yeah, there's plenty to go with here.
There is.
The cummerbund's awesome. Good hand warmer.
Yeah.
We got a 2-1 count now.
We could stash. Maybe that could be an idea with keeping the balls dry. Too.
Yeah.
Like we could do a
cummerbund ball dryer.
2-1 count, 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Sean Miller in the Hawks lead 4-2. Osher looks in. Pitches. Sean Miller drives to center field. That's going to be caught by Holden Kane in center field, and Dar is tagging and scores to make it 5-2. Great piece of hitting there by Sean Miller. The runners did not advance on that.
Serious question, guys. Is the Snack Shack open today?
It is.
Yeah.
Sleaze has it going.
That is.
I heard, though, she doesn't want to fire up the grill.
That's okay.
So there's no hot dogs.
How about a cup of noodles?
First pitch to Alex Raddick. Swing and foul to the backstop.
Unfortunately, I know that dogs bark well too well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that is Jerry, our new dog.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Does Jerry want to come in the perch? Does he not like the rain?
I'm not sure. He's actually been in the perch before.
Oh, yes.
We had two dogs, when it's super hot. Just outside.
Outside, ball 1-1 count to Alex. We got runners at first and second. It's a 5-2 ball game here in the bottom of the second. Osher is about to throw his 60th pitch and his 39th pitch of the inning. Osher spins and checks on Anthony.
Now, explain to the people at home why that wasn't a balk.
I don't know. Inside, ball 2.
Phil Sausage just said he went backwards, which makes sense to me.
It does. You're allowed to spin. I don't know all the pickoff rules. You're allowed to spin and turn. You can step off. Pitch. Alex fouls it to the tennis courts for strike 2. 2-2 count. Second inning, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Branson's got 2 runs, and the Hawks got 5. Pitch. Alex ground ball to second. Second baseman's got it. On to first. Pulls him off the bag. Snow cone catch by the first baseman as he lays down in the wet.
I'm going to mosey off to the snack shack to see Celise and grab some snacks. What do you guys like anything?
Yeah, I'll take a La Croix, please. Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
All right.
Tell her I say hi.
Say nice things. Say nice things. All right.
Oh, the
Yeah,
main
you're good.
audio?
That's it. Yeah,
This
you don't
one
have to
here.
do that. You can push that one back down. You just got to unmute there. Yeah, this is the main volume. You
Got
don't
it.
have to. You only pop it out when we have the 2.
Got it.
And we're back in the top of the 3rd. Music's off. Sorry, everyone. We got a lot going on here. To get a view.
Oh, we're going to get yelled at
look
for that
back.
one.
First pitch from Alex in the top of the 3rd inning. Bounced off Anthony's hand, and I think it's hurting a little bit. But Anthony was able to walk it off and get back out there. So as we are in the top of the 3rd right now, we have 1 ball, no strikes to the batter Borden, who's 0 for 1 today. He was actually at the plate at the end of last inning when they got the pick off. Alex is about to throw his 30th pitch of the game. It's a 5-2 game with the Hawks leading 5-2. Alex looks in and throws. That just missed for a ball 2. Not sure where that missed, but didn't find the plate. Next pitch, fouled off to the right
Nice cut.
for strike 1. Thanks for the drink. Dan, welcome back.
Of course.
Curveball from Alex is fouled off to the right side. I was going to ask if they have hot chocolate in there. I was working the snack shack down at the softball field yesterday, and hot chocolate and cup of noodles was on the cold Monday were the best-selling items.
Well, the electricity is simply powered by the scoreboard. So they're worried about blowing a fuse and taking the whole grid down.
So the snack shack down there actually only has power through plugged in from behind the home plate, kind of similar here.
Yes.
But we had a kettle.
Oh.
We're running a kettle to do hot water. And so we're just kettling hot water, which is all you need for a cup of noodles, hot chocolate. Pitch is low, ball 3. We got a full count. Anthony smartly asked for a new, nice dry ball, even though there's no flaps over the ball holder.
No.
Until
Not yet.
Until
Right.
until tonight.
Next game.
As the
I've
prototype
already have
comes
Claude negotiating for me.
Nice.
That's in China.
Yeah, for your manufacturer.
Yeah.
Hit up the middle, line drive. Ryder's going to have to play it on a hop for the first hitter of the game. First hitter of the inning. Sorry, not the game. Don't know what I'm saying, but that's a base hit. We'll just go with that.
Yeah, nice piece of hit.
For Borden, that's going to bring to the plate Trevor Matthews, who's 1 for 1 today. He's playing third base today. San Francisco kid, as I mentioned earlier. Good kid, good family. His dad was Pete was also the equipment guy for the San Francisco Little League, which is a thankless job.
Yeah. Just noticed the umpire is not a grizzled 70-year-old.
He's not. He's a younger
Young gentleman.
gentleman. which
That's
is
good
great
to see. There's a crisis in America for officiating.
That ball bouncing from the plate. Looks like Alex lost grip on it a little bit. And that's going to be ball 1. Bounced off Anthony's helmet.
Did we relay the message, the coaches, about the
We did
mound?
not relay the message to the coaches, but it hasn't happened yet, so we'll see. Doesn't help the pitcher very much because they have to live up there, but
Yeah.
definitely part of the problem right now is you really can't, grip the ball and kind of throw too hard because you're going to lose control of that slippery ball.
It's so weird how I thought it was completely fair last inning, and now it just seems like it's not right.
It's not fair. I think they should call the game. Is this an official game? Can we call it? 5-2 in the third? That sounds official.
Absolutely.
For the safety of the kids.
Safety of the kids. Alex checks the runner at second and throws. Curveball just misses.
What's
for
our over/under
ball
on
2.
when we see a rainbow?
Oh.
What inning are we in? What should we call it? What inning?
I'm going to call it fifth.
Fifth inning?
Fifth inning?
Fifth inning rainbow, yeah.
I'm gonna take under.
Is the rain stopping? Or we
No.
think the rain's going to be
So
during the rainbow?
I think I see some sun coming.
Sun coming out?
That'd be nice.
I'm going
Clouds
under.
breaking up?
Going under.
Let's see what Apple has to say about the sitch.
2-1.
We got a couple
Mhm.
dogs possibly coming in to the perch.
And then we have Jerry Murray coming in.
Pitch from Alex.
Hey, Jerry.
Is
Close.
outside. Ball. 3-3-1 count to Trevor Matthews. We gained a dog.
Yeah.
We did gain a dog.
Why not?
We have a dog latch under here if you want to latch him up. Oh, dog left. Dan, is that bad?
Yeah, probably I'm going to catch him.
All right. But we can hook him in when he gets back in. That's why we created the hook. Next pitch to Trevor is in there for a foul ball. Nice play by the third base coach for Branson. And that's going to be a 3-2 count here in the top of the third. No outs, runner on second. Ground ball to third base. Henry Pearson picks it up, throws to first in time. Great play by Henry Pearson.
Wow. That's
for out number one. He keeps the runner at second base as well, which is a good thing. You want to hook your doggy into the clip here?
I'll tell you, that was a great stretch by Dara. Looks like he's feeling it right now. But he kept the toe. Kept the toe on the bag. Got the out. Henry's been playing pretty good at third base with some good throws, which is nice to see. We got a ball outside.
Ball outside, first pitch. I was just catching up on Game Changers. Sorry about that. So we got batting now is Ganadin. And we got a 1-0 count.
Ooh.
That was just missed as well. We're going to lock that, I guess. But, yeah, there you go. Door doesn't stay shut very well. How's it going, buddy? So we got a 2-0 count now. And pitches outside.
That one did not come in for Alex.
Does look like we're getting a little bit of sunshine, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully a break in the rain would be what the doctor ordered. Apple does not agree, though. It says there's a 100% chance of rain right now.
That was just painting right there.
Pain in the corner. Beautiful. How you guys feeling about the new ABS system in Major League Baseball?
Absolutely love it.
Absolutely love it?
Yeah.
What do you love about it?
I love that it keeps umpires honest, and that guys like Joyce no longer can influence games. No.
He got 10 wrong.
10 wrong.
Just this 2 games, like 2 days ago.
Well, and
he got 10 wrong.
That's insane.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was on, if you go on YouTube, John Boy's got a nice breakdown. It's a full 10-minute breakdown of all 10.
Oh.
There we go.
Tam knows.
Tam knows not to.
Anthony,
Don't do it, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony just avoids it. So that's that was a walk to Ganadin there, and that's going to bring to the plate Buxton, number 5 hitter, who's 0 for 1 today. I really like it when the hitters are just completely wrong. It happened actually, unfortunately, to the Giants yesterday, where in the top of whatever inning it was, the San Diego challenged one and were wrong, which was great. And then I guess that was in the bottom of the second, maybe like top of the third. Adames is up, and he challenges the ball that is right down the middle of the plate. Normally, it's like it didn't even like scrape the side. It was completely in the square, like with like an inch or two. I think he lost his privileges. I bet.
Yeah.
I think Tony. We get back. Tony was like, no, you're done.
Yeah. Patrick Bailey got one wrong last night at the end of the game.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Which was kind of like, it really didn't seem close, but it was like one of those things. Why not do it? Which that's where I get bummed out because it slows it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just threw it out there. It is like, why not? And it's like, okay.
Well, Patrick Bailey is maybe the best at framing there ever was. And the thought is that he is going to get hurt by this system.
That was the report, yes.
And then but it turns out in the Cactus League, he was able to, his eyes are so good that they kind of ceded all the challenges to him.
That must have been off the hitter there. That was a nice running in play by Henry Pearson there. But we got first and third right now. with 1 out. It's a 1-1 count on the foul ball. Good call by the umpire. Quick call by the umpire, which is great. We're going to reset with a 1-1 count. And the TAM pickoff. And Branson is wise of it now.
Well, you know, there
Good
are smart kids up there at Branson. They
There are
learn,
some
they pick it
smart
up
kids.
quick.
You do. Curveball, ground ball to Henry. Gets the lead runner. Calls a foul ball. Umpire calls it foul.
All right, I got to send your
Lot of-
runner back to first.
Well,
Yeah.
that works out. We don't want that to be a hit. That's for sure.
Well, it was good. I think Henry caught it and tagged him. The lead runner was going to be out at third.
Was he going to be out?
Yeah.
I don't know if he had. I thought maybe he got back in time.
What's that? 1-2 count. Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the second foul ball to the left side there.
Do we have any outs?
1 out.
Okay.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 5-2 ball game. Runners at the corners. Curveball fouled off by Buxton. Out of play. How's Dog doing over there? Is he-
Doing good. I found another hook.
That hook may not hold him. I don't know, Dan.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, that's just little screws that are meant for the lock.
Oh,
You
okay.
might want to.
All right,
This is the one that's got the.
let's keep him on the heavy duty. All right.
That was a
there.
ball 2-2. That's the big hook into the 2x4.
Yeah.
Meant for dogs that are trying to get out of here. Where do you want to go, buddy? We're good here.
He's
Looking for mom?
super into mom.
Yeah.
Be lying if I said it didn't hurt my feelings.
We got a 2-2 count. This is also I believe this is also a combat spec A1, just a different paint job from
Yeah.
the other one we saw. And so they release about 1,000 at a time, 3 different paint colors, and they just keep doing that every couple months. There's a new one coming out very soon.
That's
Ball 3. 3-2 count. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Alex, need to get the strike in here. We don't want to turn this into a big inning. We could, with the right ball right now, we could end the inning. Turn 2. TAM pickoff. Keep the runners close. One of these times you just got to do the normal pickoff to first. First thinks he has more time. The pitch in there. Pop fly. Dara's under it. Makes the call. Backing up. Falls down, but makes the catch. Can we get a replay on that, Clark, or do we miss the 10 seconds? Let's see. That was a great play by Dara at first base. 4 out, number 2. That's a huge
big
out.
one.
There we go. We got the
We
replay.
got it. We got the replay, the fall down replay. He came in, looked pretty confident he was under it, and then suddenly the last second I saw him backpedaling, and I'm like, uh-oh. The pop-up dance. The pop-up dance is never good. That's
Pop-up dance is never good.
That might have been my first successful replay.
Good job. we're cooking today, Clark. We're cooking.
We got so much going on.
We do.
I'm just tired in the head.
Now, and there's no way that's called an infield fly.
No, you need first and second for the infield fly.
First and second for the infield fly.
And less than 2 outs. So that pitch was a ball 1 to Holden Kane. Curveball missed
Just a miss.
for ball 2. That's the pop-up dance of my childhood from watching all those games at Candlestick. Where
Yes.
pretty much we're never sure if anyone's ever going to catch the ball certain days. Alex reaches back there for ball 3. Someone wants a corn nut.
He's going to get one. Yep.
Uh-oh. The spicy corn nut? Barbecue? All right. Pitch there.
Nice
Yeah.
Take all the way.
Boy.
Great pitch called. Strike 3-1 count. 2 outs. It's still 5-2 ball game. Alex is at 57 pitches now, so his pitch count's ramping up there a little bit. We got runners at first and third. The pitch in
That's
there.
beaut
Called
right
strike
there.
2.
Right at the knees.
Great battling by Alex here to Holden Kane. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Alex delivers. Hit by pitch, I believe,
I
is
believe
the
it
call.
was too.
Dead ball.
It's $1 million injury.
If you're gonna throw a ball 4 there, the hit by pitch is one way to do it to make it a dead ball, right?
Oh, interesting. And give him a little bit of hurt.
Yeah, that was.
You know, if you're going to get to first, make
Gotta
it
earn
sting a little bit.
That wasn't exactly Cole Cramlich in the hip.
No.
I think it was. Uh-oh. Stay
Oh,
away
yeah,
from the
stay
dirt,
off
folks.
stay off the dirt,
Stay
boys.
off the dirt.
Stay off the dirt. Yep.
Oh, looks like we got
They
a
are.
pitching change.
Dark.
Kirkley's coming in.
All right. Come on. Well, I guess we'll do some
warm-up music.
some warm-up music, right?
All right, so making the
know if I
change
have any-
official.
Aiden walk.
I dropped
pitching
the
music, but we'll go.
paper clip, and I don't know where the paper clip went. Don't eat the paper clip. Oh, there it is over there. I don't think he's going to eat it, but just to be safe.
That bill I can do without.
It's a bet anybody can do without. So Kirkley gets on the mound here in the bottom of the third inning. Alex had a good outing there. Looks like we got Hank Murray coming into second base as well. The other change this inning, number 6. Good choice of music between innings, Clark.
I figured, I know Dad likes it, so
Yeah.
probably his son does too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so Kirkley comes into a little bit of a sticky wicket with the other team's pitcher, number 7, Osher, coming to bat. 7th of 9 hitters. He's 1 for 1 today so far, and we got base loaded. And I'll be right back. I'm back. Helping another game changer. Fellow game changing person. Game changer. Some of the changes that just happened. So, here we go.
It takes a village.
It
The
takes
game
takes a
changer village. You
Takes
have to help each other out.
I mean, the whole thing takes a village. We got people everywhere, parents everywhere, lending a hand. We got Phil Sasso's on the scoreboard. We got guys in the perch here. Kirkley steps in, gets ready. Bases loaded. 5-2 ball game. 2 outs. Kirkley's looking to throw some strikes. First pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Where are we at in the lineup right now?
Number 7 hitter
Okay.
is also the pitcher for the other team, Osher.
It's a good pitch.
Called straight. Clark, you said you recognize the name. Is he in Mill Valley?
Osher?
Yeah.
No. I
No.
think they're a Tiburon family, I believe. I think Bombers. Like that's how I know the name.
Called strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Curveball.
That was a nice Twizzler. You gotta love Kami Zilvagari with the positivity that he just radiates.
Kirkley looks in. Looks at the outside corner pitch.
That was close.
Fastball. Just a bit outside for ball 2. 2-2 count. 2 outs.
Bailey's chopping his helmet in the bigs.
Umpire's tapping his helmet. He wants to check it himself. Ground ball, shortstop. Kenjo gets it onto second. Hank Murray gloves it.
Gets
The
out
Hawks
of the inning.
Get out of the inning. That is a
Unreal.
huge
That's wonderful.
Massive.
top of the third inning there for the Hawks.
1-6 coming out like Stone Cold Joe Montana.
Oh, I forgot. That's a great. I didn't realize that he was number 16 like Joe Montana, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
I love it even more now. All right, so that was 0 runs on 1 hit and no errors on 36 pitches. And that's going to bring to the plate Aiden Kirkley, Devin Curtis, and Ryder Weber. So that's our
Got the maintenance crew coming out doing a little emergency maintenance on the mound.
mound
Oh,
maintenance.
look at this.
They got bringing out the clay, the whole deal. It's half that mound is on the feet of the infielders at this point.
Looks like the rain is starting to stop a little bit. I think Kyle just came out of the dugout. He does not approve of CB's method of mound maintenance. Kyle's like, that's not how you do it, CB.
Yeah.
No, he's
Leave it to the pro.
the doctor. Yeah.
The mound doctor.
It's
Now
good technique.
little dry top layer on top there.
Yeah, just like the direction of the raking. I'm sure there's some method to that.
Yeah, they got the.
trying to go sideways across the mound as opposed to north and south.
I mean, all of it to help us out. So this is mound maintenance to make it harder. The dry dirt makes it worse.
Well, there were strict rules at Boyle when you had to rake the field at the end of the game. You could not. Yeah, you could not rake where you bring the dirt into the towards the grass because then it would create the lip. So you had to go sideways.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's purpose and meaning behind your raking.
Big time.
I did not know about it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
have you guys seen Boyle this year?
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Looks incredible.
It is fantastic. They must have got new infields in the offseason because it's
Looking good.
looking
Sharp.
unbelievably cool.
Levi umped. He was the home plate ump last night at Boyle on the Majors field. And good battle out there. The Cubs took down the Sea Lions in extra innings. 7 innings, 11 to 10.
Cubs Sea Lions. Is that what grade is that? Majors?
Majors.
Majors,
Sea Lions is like, I believe, a
Minor league.
or is that a Negro? I don't know if it's a. Or Seals.
Seals were just the
Or no,
Giants.
Sea Lion. I think it's Sea
the
Lions.
West Coast team before.
See something?
See, I'm not sure what the seed did.
See something?
See something.
If
Say
Levi's
something.
listening, you throw something in the comments.
Someone's got to look at the comments, though.
So here's another Claude code.
All right.
There's no website for the standard Mill Valley Little League this year that has the standings.
Okay.
Everything's on Game Changer. So I asked
Oh.
Claude Code to run under Game Changer and grab all the this standings.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Leading off the bottom of the third is Aiden Kirkley. We still have Osher in there in the mound pitching for Branson. First pitch was outside, ball 1. Osher's up to 63 pitches, but it looks like they're going to ride him a little longer. So Dan, is this a new business, or is this part of your old business?
This
that
is
you're
just me.
solving problems.
I'm going to go on Cloud Code tonight.
I can't.
Why? Just have Dan Murray do it.
You're not wrong. I can only see so many things advertised or described on Instagram
Inside
and not
ball
want
2.
to figure it out.
That's you're a doer.
I'm a doer.
Pitch is fouled off. 2-2 count. Kirkley fights off the second strike there. Devin Curtis is on deck. Aiden gets back in there.
Everybody says that AI is going to take everybody's job. I don't want to know how.
Pitch is
Cold as string.
called. Strike 3.
All right.
I think Kirkley thought that was low and outside, but he'll hopefully he gets that pitch when he's back on the mound.
Yeah.
That's going to bring Devin Curtis to the plate in our 5-2 ball game. We got 1 out in the bottom of the third. First pitch is big curveball,
A little high.
That had a lot of break in the last 2 feet.
It did have a lot of break.
It hit the glove, but it came through the zone a little high.
It did. Well, the zone's like a 3-dimensional. Even though on TV it looks 2-dimensional, it is a 3-dimensional thing. Devin, fly ball to right field. Right fielder Diaz is under it and makes the grab in the pouring rain. Nice job by the right fielder there to get out number 2. And that's going to bring to the plate Ryder Weber, who is 0 for 0 today. I believe he got hit in the dome last time.
That's right. I know
Shook it
you,
off with the
Ryder.
First pitch is high. First strike 1.
Today's Riders of the Storm.
Riders of the Storm. He is
Yeah.
the Riders of the Storm. Ryder gets back in there after that called strike 1. It was like a bit high. Next pitch.
That's another call strike.
Called strike 2. I think Ryder strike zone seems to be kind of big right here. He's going to have to adjust and just hack at anything close at this point. 1-2 count. Osher's 73rd pitch of the game here in the bottom of the third. Ryder sets, pitcher delivers. Curveball, Ryder waits on it, hits it to center field. Center left fielder's over to make the catch. And that's a nice inning there for the visiting Bulls.
A little too loud of a duck fart.
A little too loud of a duck fart. That was 0 runs on 0 hits with 0 errors and 11 pitches, and it's going to bring up the 8-9 one-hitters for the Branson Bulls, Diaz, Weinberg, and Benjamin. And our 5-2 ball game, top of the fourth. We have our between-inning music.
That's right.
Entertainment, DJ C-Web.
Well, any of the dozens of listeners, if you haven't picked up your tickets yet for the Giants this year, make sure you roll it through the Hawks site, and we get credit for those ticket purchases. That's going to allow the Tam Hawks to play on April 11th against Ensenal.
Yes, Ensenal.
Ensenal is happens to be Coach CB's arch rival in Alameda.
For when he
was a student there.
He was a student at Alameda, and they played. Ensenal was their arch rival.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Very nice. I think your dog's trying to get out this little hole over there, Dan's a little tiny. He's fine. He just keeps sticking his nose to that hole. He's like, can I get out of here? Can I make it bigger? I'm going.
He's trying to Houdini it.
Yeah. Be a good picture to see his nose sticking out over there. He's got it jammed up in there. Look at that. Check it out. He's shoving it up in that. All right. Mid-inning entertainment's over. Kirkley's back on the mound. Diaz steps in the top of the fourth. Kirkley threw 5 pitches to his 1 batter in the top of the third, sorry. First pitch to Diaz is a ball. 1-0 count. That was ball 2. Doesn't like the low pitch, doesn't like the high pitch.
Yeah, it's kind of.
The rain seems to be settling off a little bit. Hopefully we're past most of that now. We can finish this game dry.
That's right down Broadway.
Kirkley took a little bit off that one. Just said,
"It's going.
I'm going to call a strike."
Yeah.
2-1 count. Probably haven't seen the curveball this batter, so I'm looking like Anthony's going to call the curve. That's a ground ball to Pearson at third. Picks it up. Throws to first.
Got it.
In time. Nice job, Henry Pearson. That was a long throw. Clark's going to fire up replays. Working on all.
Gorgeous.
Nope, that's an old one. Sorry, folks.
You click on the other one down there, I think. Pearson ranged wide over the base to get that ball, and like a long throw to first was very nice for out number 1. Whoa. The on-deck batter just threw his bat, not on purpose.
Hello. Haven't seen that in a while.
I saw the bat flying toward me, and luckily we got a fence between us, but I think a little bit surprised everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't like the commentary coming from the perch.
Yeah. I should have. My fault. I should have checked the grips on those, Judge.
Pitch is in there for a called strike. 1-1 count, 1 out.
I need the sun to come out to get my rainbow. This is the inning. This is it.
This is it. Over. What would you put any money on it, Clark? I don't remember.
Just pride.
Pride. What's that?
Here we go.
Ground ball to Pearson at third. He's over there, gets it. Pearson is playing third today, flashing the leather over there.
Corner.
Wow.
Is that George Brett in the Baby Blues?
It might be.
Oh.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Producer extraordinary DJ Clark Webb's showing it all.
He really came through that. You know, I love that play that Kenjo gave that to him because all of his momentum was taking him to the bag.
Absolutely. The shortstop get it there is going to have to make a throw across his body. That runner, Weinberg, is quick. And this is going to bring to the plate Benjamin, the bat thrower. First pitch is high, curveball, ball 1. Again, he did not throw the bat on purpose. It's just a wet bat, or wet gloves or something. But you don't see that very often.
That's got to be pretty embarrassing.
I think
high school kid whipping a bat across a diamond.
It's ball 2, high.
All right, Kirkley, come on. Let's settle down, kid. You're doing great.
2 outs, 2-0 count in our 5-2 ball game. Kirkley gets on Gets the sign from Murphy. Looks. Throws. Fly ball to right field. Sean Miller looks to be under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it for a quick top of the 4th inning. That's going to be 0 runs on 0 hits with 0 errors. 10-pitch inning for Kirkley.
You know what? That's great high school spirit right there. Everybody in the dugout giving high fives to the boys coming in. Can't keep these Hawks down.
They're feeling it.
I will say, after the mound reconstruction, the pitching improved dramatically.
I think that we should have waited half an inning to do it then. That's not the way we operate here at the perch.
Perch mentality, yeah.
Nest. And maybe the perch operates that way, but luckily the nest does not operate that way.
Yeah.
The nest is above board.
The nest is above board.
The perch is not so much.
Everybody gets the same amount of cracks at the dry bump.
That's what we want.
We got number 7 up. Is this our new pitcher?
Same pitcher. He's thrown 73 pitches, and he's probably gonna go up to. Hopefully, we get him to 90 this inning. This will be the end of it for him. This is our first of a 2-game series against the Branson Bulls. Then we go into break. So it'd be nice to get into their bullpen a little bit today, and less guys to throw.
Is this who we play Saturday?
No, sorry. We play Casa Grande Saturday, and I think today we play them Thursday at College Marin.
Yep.
It's a Thursday game instead of a Friday game this week.
In the big house.
And then then we have a break, and then we get the big house. And I believe then we play Archie maybe after break. I'm not 100% sure, but 5-2. 5-2 score.
Yeah.
Nope, 5-2. Just 5-2. They scored 2 in the first and haven't scored any since. Hawks locked it in. You can see the Hawks are playing with lots more joy these days after a rough couple games, which is great to see. That's going to bring to the plate Kenjo, who had a very long single in his last at bat.
A single, yeah.
Single to the fence.
To the fence.
Yeah. Kenjo steps in. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch. In there for call.
Osher is picking it up right now. It feels like he's gotten comfortable on the mound.
Sure is. I'm glad he's at 75.
Yeah, he's throwing well. I got to say, these last 2 innings, that was a great pitch. Right there.
Ground ball. That's going to be over the base. Kenjo's going to run.
Wow.
It's a hell of a play
by the third baseman. Flashing leather. It's a battle of the third baseman right now between Matthews and Pearson. And that's going to bring Dara Zolfagari to the plate. Dara's 1 for 2 today. He had a base hit, I think, to the left side yesterday that scored a run. Pitcher sets, delivers, curveball. Dara fouls it off. One thing we don't want from the Hawks this inning is a quick inning from the pitch perspective. You definitely want to make sure you get 10 to 15 out of Osher, which is most easily done by getting some base runners, which Dara is about to do right now. Ground ball to shortstop. Benjamin picks it up, throws to first in time for out number 2.
Well, that's not going to plan.
It's not going to
plan.
plan.
We got 4 pitches in the inning so far.
He did, yes. And Anthony Murphy is not known to be one to take pitches. When he sees one he likes, he hits it. Which makes one of our hottest hitters right now. He's 1 for 2 today. So we don't want to discourage that. Cole Kramlich on deck likes to see a lot of pitches. Might be leading our team in on-base percentage and hit by pitches this year, which is not a coincidence. That was
loopy strike.
Must have come just a little low, I guess. Yeah,
that was a ball. It was a loopy ball.
Yeah, loopy. Yeah, loopy
didn't
ball
get there.
hidden as a strike. Yeah, that's another strike. That's 2 pitches. All right, we got him up to 6.
Yep. This will be the 80th pitch of the game for Osher. And instead of 1-1 count, 2 outs, Anthony Murphy is in the box. Pitcher sets, delivers. Curveball. Anthony fouls it off for strike 2.
Stadium Street Special right there.
That is the Stadium Street Special. Umpire is asking for some more baseballs. Anthony gets back in. He's ready. Pitcher sets and delivers. Anthony off the handle of the bat. It's going to maybe drop in.
Yeah.
It does. Anthony Murphy is hot, hot, hot. Folks.
Prom date.
Prom date is hot.
Kissing in the back of the limo.
And that's going to bring to the plate Cole Kremlich, who is 1 for 1 today with let's see, what did Cole do in with his hit? Checking the spray chart out, and we got a single to the left field and was hit by pitch in his second at bat. Anthony Murphy takes his lead off first. Cole gets in. Pitcher checks Anthony. Pitcher delivers. Cole swings. Foul ball into the dugout.
That's the third first pitch in a row to be fouled off on the left field side.
That is some good knowledge.
Yeah.
The Hawks are coming out aggressive. I think the dog's looking for some more corn nuts. Pitch is fouled off again.
That looked yummy. From here.
It did look yummy.
I think Cole's thinking the same.
Yep. And that's going to be an 0-2 count here. This is going to be Osher's 84th pitch of the day. Anthony Murphy leads off first base. Or Anthony might be going on this with an 0-2 count. He's gone. And
we're going to see Cole Kremlich lead off the next inning.
That's too bad.
Anthony got a really good jump there. I think they've been timing the pitcher, and I think that was just a slight too early.
George Graham warming up Aiden Kirkley.
Well, welcome back, George Graham.
Well, Anthony puts on his tuxedo.
I love our new nickname for Anthony Murphy, Prom Date. I wonder how he's going to feel about it.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to love it.
He's going to love it.
It's outstanding.
The Lady Hawks yesterday won their game against Archie Williams to improve to 4-1 or 5-1 in MCALs. They're currently in second place right now.
Wow.
For softball.
Who's the top of the pops?
MC.
Oh.
Marin Catholic. We haven't played Redwood yet. We played Redwood. What did Bill say?
We got some consultation here.
Decrease the audio delay by 0.5. I can show you how to do that.
Yeah.
Click right here. Like this. 2.5. Sorry, we're doing technical change. 2.6. It's 0.6.
We're going 2.4 delay, folks.
Yeah, it's
just so
too
you
hard
know.
to change it.
Bill Graham extraordinaire.
We're diving into YouTube. You know what we haven't done is look at the comments.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Lady Hawks are I think they're in second place right now. We haven't played Redwood yet, but we played MC and lost to them. That's our one loss this year. But we got a night game tomorrow at San Marin.
Oh wow! Under the lights.
Under the lights, yeah. So should be good. I'm in this weather too. It's not like last week where we've been 90 degrees still. It's going to be chilly.
So what are we in? The top of the fifth inning right now?
Great question, Clark.
We are
just looking at Max
top
Preps.
of the fifth.
Top of fifth.
No rainbows.
5-2.
No. Yeah, I'm out. Sorry, folks.
It's all right.
Let's see the chat.
Hawks are 4-1. Anybody
But you know what? There's a rainbow somewhere.
There's a rainbow somewhere.
So
very bright outlook on life, Clark. I like that. There's a rainbow somewhere. It's a very positive way to look at things.
All right, I just commented "Go Hawks" and that's all I said. That's all I got.
All right.
So nobody else.
We've got
11. We've got 11 viewers.
Perfect. Can you turn that sound down a little bit?
Oh.
We had a little bit of feedback.
I was wondering where that was coming from.
I'm hearing my own voice in my head.
First pitch to Borden is a called strike.
I'm struggling as it is.
Got a lot going on. That's a fly ball to the left. Cole Kremlich is over. That's going to one-hop the fence. Cole picks it up, fires it in to Murray at second, in there for a double.
Good hit.
Great hit. That's the way we lead off. The top of the fifth is with a double for board in, and that's going to bring Trevor Matthews to the plate.
Okay, so that was their 2-hitter.
2-hitter. This is a 3-hitter. This is the
so we're in the heart of it.
heart of the order. Matthews is 1 for 2 today. Protecting us in the perch. Appreciate that. Next pitch to Matthews is high.
Oh, I guess it's inside.
High
It's
inside.
tough for us in the perch with the ump. He's offside, so just
Yeah, it's hard to see the.
it's hard to
plate
know
as
when
well.
it's really a strike or not.
So we got. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Pitches in
There we
there.
go. That's a nice pitch.
Called strike.
We got 16 square, the batter 16 and the pitcher 16.
Kirkley checks the runner at second. Delivers. Fly ball center field. Ryder Weber's back. Gets under it. Makes the grab. Great job, Ryder.
Kept the runner at second.
Kept the runner at second base. I thought off the bat, I think the runner at second thought that was going to fall in, but not with Ryder Weber in center field. Ryder of the storm.
I know you, Ryder. Riding on his horse out and get that thing.
That's the first out of the top of the 5th inning. And brings the plate Ganadin, the number 4 hitter. Kirkley spins.
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
Checks
Keep
the
him
runner.
honest.
Keeps him honest. And gets back on the mound. Checks the runner again. Sets, delivers.
That's a nice pitch.
Beautiful pitch.
Strike 1.
I think we got Logan Webb pitching for the Giants tonight.
Oh, we do.
I think they brought him up a little bit earlier.
They did, and then the other guy who hasn't pitched, who I don't know his name yet because he's new, was it Hauser?
Yeah.
Is pitching the next game. I saw
Well, I mean,
that.
if we get more Giants product like we saw last night, we are definitely going to sell a lot of tickets to the Giants.
We are. Go see the Giants.
Yes, we need them to do well to help
Through
them.
our link. Kirkley checks the runner. 1-1 count. Pitch. Called
That's another.
strike 2. 2-1. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. Ganadin's 1 for 1 today. See what he did on his other at bat. He looks like he had a single and a walk today. That was a ball.
That one slipped a little bit out of his
Yeah, he
hand.
looked like he was a little frustrated with that.
Maybe trying to be a curveball that didn't do its thing.
Yeah.
Just floated. Luckily, it floated outside in a way where no one can do any damage. 2-2 count. Inside, ball 3.
All right, full count.
3-2 count. One out. Kirkley looks in. Gets the call from Anthony. Checks the runner. Do have an open base at first base right now. It's a fly ball to right field. Sean Miller is under it. Shallow right field. Makes the grab for out
Hits
number
the
2.
cut. Limits the damage.
Nice. That double is not advanced. That's outstanding by the Hawks.
And that's going to have 2 outs now and again bring to the plate Buxton, who is 0 for 2 today for the Branson Bulls. It's going to be Kirkley's 27th pitch, and he's worked 2 full innings so far. Checks the runner, delivers, inside, ball
golly.
1. The umpire is lined up on the inside. He gets those pitches, no problem. It's the outside pitches. Not sure how he does it, but he does it.
He's an offset.
He's an offset.
Just like our audio delay, 2.6.
We're 2.6 now.
We're
We're adjusting.
2.6.
Thanks, Bill Graham. We appreciate the feedback. Pitch bounces away from Anthony. Runner goes to third. Anthony doesn't make that.
Wisely didn't make the
Doesn't make that throw. That ball's wet. That's going to slip and slide.
Hey.
That's ball
Ball,
at
yeah.
2-0.
fifth inning, 3-run lead, 2 bases open, no reason to give a free pass on that.
Working with the number 5 batters. You're at the bottom of the order coming up as well.
Yeah.
So. Although I think it's Holden Kane's up next. All right, so here we go. We got 2-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at third now.
We got that combat.
Pitches in there for called strike. This is the other combat spec A1, but it's a different paint job.
Might as well call this a Thanksgiving inning dinner because Kirkley is carving.
There you go. Foul ball. 2 strikes, 2-2 count. What are we doing here? We throwing the curve that seemed to get away last time, or we're going back? Just go back to the fastball.
No, I think he's going to throw the Twizzler right here.
Doing this Twizzler. We got a Twizzler coming. All right.
Buckle his knees.
Murphy makes the call.
Oh, he didn't take.
That was the Twizzler. Didn't bite. Didn't catch it. Almost caught the corner. You can't let that one go, but he did to make it a full count, 3-2.
All right, we got a base to play with.
He does. He might throw that curveball again.
Yep. And he
rung
did it.
him up.
That is
Strikeout.
I'll take 2 helpings of turkey. Carving indeed.
So after 5.5, that was 0 runs, 1 hit, no earned runs on 17 pitches for the Hawks, and that's going to bring up Kramlich, Miller, and I believe Hank Murray, but I don't know that officially yet.
You got Space Oddity rocking?
Yeah.
All right.
Great song.
So on Instagram, you ever hear these guys? They break the songs down and they isolate tracks and all the.
I don't.
It's pretty incredible.
I want to know them. Would we?
Well, there's one called One Song, which
One
is
Song, okay.
this guy that actually grew up and went to University High School, and his name's Luxury. But he's actually a rock and roll historian, and he does his big thing was interpolation, like when somebody kind of co-ops somebody else's music and turns it in, it's interpolation, and but he does a 1-hour podcast, and they'll break the entire song down, and they'll break out the drums, the bass, guitars, like the isolate the voices. I guess software can do that now. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I heard a guy. We got a visitor here, Brian Borden, the catcher's dad, fresh off the Giants game, and my brother Brian. Little fun fact: Brian is an only child, and my brother, sister, and I all 3 of us took him to the Giants night opener against the Yankees.
Wow.
So we had a fun afternoon walking along the Embarcadero.
That's
had
amazing.
such a good time that we officially adopted Brian, and he is the 4th Murray.
Oh wow!
And his nickname is T-Murph.
T-Murph. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens when you become a Murray? Is there like an induction? Is there a swearing-in ceremony?
Well, there happen to be a few drinks.
A few drinks.
Raised,
okay.
yeah.
There's a liquid induction.
Yeah, and a lot of giggles.
Liquid and giggles. I like it. So you become a Murray. Liquid and giggles. First pitch to Cole is a bunt foul. Try to catch Branson off guard as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Down the first base line, too.
First base line, yeah. Trying to bring those guys in a little bit. So Brian Borden is now officially, did he adopt the name? Like, I guess he's T. Murph, you said?
T. Murph is his nickname. I think he's going to stick with Borden.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What's up? I can look. Hold on a second. Checking out where volleyball practice is going to be tonight. Ground ball to the shortstop.
Ripped.
That is going to be
just in time.
Just in time. I think we got the same pitcher on the mound too for.
Yeah,
we do.
Still going at it.
Hey.
And why take him out? He's settled in these last 2 innings.
He settled down after that 2nd inning.
Yeah, that rain helped.
Yeah.
The Hawks, at least.
Practice is at Marin Academy tonight. Isla Kirkley. All right, problem solved. Parenting. We're doing everything in here tonight. Telling stories, talking baseball, producing, playing music.
Yeah. Isla's a brand new softball player, huh?
Yeah, brand new softball player. First time playing softball. She's has one official at bat in MCALs, and she it was a drop 3rd strike that she knows enough from watching her brother play for years that she ran to first and ran down the line. The ball went in the right field, and she continued on to second, third base, and then they called it out of play, but no one really knew that, so she headed home and then got greeted by her team at home for the strikeout. Three base there. They sent her back to third, but the video shows that she got a celebration at home in her first MCAL at bat for striking out. And I think maybe it was Mom who said that she got a home run, and
that's pretty rad.
It was great. And now she's been, since that moment where they saw her blazing speed, she's become does a lot of pinch running now. Courtesy running for like the catcher or other players in the game.
I like that.
Like, wow, she's
participating.
She's participating, yeah.
That's got to feel good. First year ever,
yeah. She never played any softball in her life or baseball or anything. She's loving it. Having a great time. The Hawks are good. They got a great pitcher, Ava Lee, who not only is a great pitcher, but hit a 3-run bomb over center field yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a base open, second and third, and the broadcasters for TAM TV there were saying, with first base open, you probably want to walk Ava right now, and then the next pitch was over the fence.
Gonzo.
All right, and I'm not doing a great job broadcasting right now, but telling great stories.
Yeah.
That was a
that's
walk
part of
to
it.
Sean Miller. And that was
on the theme of glossing our kids, Hank Murray up to bat.
Oh, nice. I got to make that switch.
Yeah, call strike.
Mr. Hank Murray. We got a 1-1 count to Hank Murray. Pitcher checks on Sean at first. He heads back.
The rain has conveniently started again when Branson's pitching.
It has.
Thank
Good
you,
job,
Rain.
Mother Nature.
Thank you.
It's the bottom of the 5th inning, too. I believe this makes it an official game if they have to call it. Just putting that out there into the universe. This is going to be the 94th pitch for Osher as well. Can't imagine he's going to pitch again after this. Hank
slapped out.
Slapping it to right field foul.
Went with the pitch. That's how you go.
It's a Snack Shack special right there.
Yeah, hopefully that'll give Sleece some business and a company.
I have it as a 2-2 count. What do you have it, Clark? 1-2?
1-2, but I think it's 1-2. Phil's got me at 1-2.
I got 1-2 as well.
Now we're 2-2.
I'm going to back that up, and I'm going to make some fixes to our little thing. So it's going to go ball, strike, foul, ball. 2-2 count to Hank Murray. Good at bat from Hank Murray here. 94 pitches for Osher. Hank Murray ground ball to the right side. Second baseman gets it. Hank Murray's motoring down.
That was a hell of a play by the
heck of a play by the second baseman, the shortstop, and the first baseman.
And the first baseman went to the ground. That's too bad.
That's too bad.
And that's going to end us here in the bottom of the 5th. And for Branson coming up in the top of the 6th is going to be Kane, Osher, and Diaz.
All right, we got audio is tight, 2.6. Comment from Watchman TV.
There we go.
We got DJ
we're doing
Clark
everything
Webb over
right
here.
now.
Yeah, he's our producer.
We got multiple cameras going.
We got lots happening.
We got
nice visit from the
Huddle production truck going.
Young adult being the ump.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
He is doing a great job today.
Most of the time. Kirkley's out there picking out his cleats right now, cleaning them out, trying to probably do that between innings in the dugout, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Maybe all the tools that go in the dugout are out on the mound right now.
Could be.
Maybe he just wants to get a little bit of dirt on those hands.
Yeah.
A little extra
grip.
Grip on the ball. It's going to be Kirkley's 3rd inning, I guess, of work. Technically, he's pitched 2.1 innings so far, thrown 32 pitches. Coming right at me.
Probably sat way too long out on the mound.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. It was sitting in the dirt in the rain.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Hey.
Good to stretch out your arm there. So this is going to bring up, for Branson, it's going to be the 6, 7, 8 hitters. 5-2 ball game. Top of the 6th. The Giants game. What time does the Giants game start tonight with Logan on the bump?
Usually 7:05.
It's 7:05. It's even in San Diego. They're down in the.
Yeah, let's find
Petco.
out.
I love that ballpark. It's a great ballpark.
I think it's the best one right now. Just in terms of
blasphemy.
vibes, and you're there, it's just like, no, it is like loud and fun.
You're not wrong.
It is a great ballpark.
And
You're
the
not
food's
wrong.
great, and the beer's great.
The fans are incredible.
Yeah.
They are so into it. They mentioned on the broadcast yesterday it's been about 10 years of sellouts, and I think they're probably right.
Yeah.
And it used to be Giants fans down there now. Yeah, but they've got their own fans.
6:40 first pitch.
6:40 first pitch.
Down in the
right.
warm climes of San Diego.
I know. My nephew is actually just decided to go to San Diego State.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to be heading down there.
Aztecs.
First pitch is low, ball one. Yeah, he's going to be an Aztec next year. Made his college decision from SI to San Diego. Pitch is high. Ball 2-0 count. Holden and Aiden were teammates for many years in SF Little League on all-star teams and then played juniors together as well.
He's got the combat.
Spec.
Boy,
Got him another $1 million injury.
I feel like he's been hit before.
And that's going to bring to the plate Osher, the pitcher, who's 1 for 2 today.
Prom date had a little bit of a scowl there.
Did he? He didn't
Yeah,
like.
he didn't like that, yeah.
Felt like he should have gotten out of the way. No one gets out of the way. Although
No.
Holden wasn't wearing anything on his elbow, he just took that off the
He did.
off the arm. So we got no outs. Runner on first. Kirkley looks in. First pitch, swing and a miss. The ball rolling out
Trying
on the
to
field.
tie it up with one guy on base. That swing.
Yes, I think he was. Still trying to make up for the
3-run homer the hard way.
Kane's off and running. Gonna slide in.
He's
Safe.
safe.
Nice tag by Hank. Nice grab and tag by Hank Murray. That was a ball, 1-1. Stolen base. 1-1 count. Runner on second. Just like last inning, we had a runner on second with no outs. And checking the runner at second. Kirkley delivers.
Great pitch.
Called strike. 1-2 count. Top of the sixth, 5-2 ball game. Hawks leading. Kirkley checks the runner. Doesn't like that they're holding him on. Curveball. Pop up. Kenjo's back. Cole Kremlich is in. Kenjo's under it. Makes the grab for out number 1. Welcome back, Dan.
Well, just got Jerry back to his mom.
All right. Jerry's heading home.
He was a Bakersfield street dog, and he has an irrational hatred of people on bicycles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting. When you take him to the dog park, of course, you got to cross the bike path,
Uh-oh.
which is always an adventure.
Does he want to kill people on bikes?
I'm not sure. He just wants to engage.
Just wants to have a little conversation.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch by Kirkley.
First pitch is called strike. We got 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second. Kirkley checks the runner. Batter's ready.
Good pitch.
Another
strike.
You know, our dog, Dan Puka,
Yeah.
is from Porterville.
Oh,
So neighborhood, I think, of
Bakersfield?
Bakersfield.
Is he also a street dog?
Puka, I don't know. I mean, I think so.
All right.
I mean, she's a rescue.
Nice.
But
Maybe they knew each other in past life.
yeah,
Could be. Did you get your Puka from Milo?
Milo,
Yeah, Milo. What a great organization.
absolutely.
High, ball 1. One-two count, top of 6th. We got to wrap this up in about 17 minutes here so we can watch Logan Webb on the bump.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm looking forward to tonight.
Almost
Almost
got a
hit it
foul
down.
ball on that
I
one.
almost got a foul ball on that. That was ball 2.
Amazing to
2-2
think that Logan is the worst pitcher right now in the Giants. Right?
One bad inning.
So that's
One bad inning.
One
yeah.
bad inning.
that's
And
really what it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was there for all 5 runs.
Take-
After he mowed down the they went struck out the first two of the Yankees, and then a weak dribbler to third on the last out of the first inning. Took them down 1-2-3, and then all of a sudden, second inning, they just couldn't miss hitting the grass.
And they were going on first pitch.
Yeah.
Like they weren't waiting.
They were feasting.
Yeah.
They must have known something that got attacked.
I wonder about that, too.
Yeah, I was listening for trash cans.
It's like Branson's got someone in the bullpen warming up, and the ball got away. Got a little timeout there. So they got a full count now, 3-2.
Looks like we've got a new right fielder. Is that someone new out in right field?
I can't really tell.
That doesn't look like Sean.
Yeah.
Foul back. That might be Finn Sharples.
Could be Finn Sharples.
Yeah.
If he turns around, maybe we can see the number, but we're
So
not going to see that number on that front of that baby blue. Blue on blue is tough to see.
Speaking of trash cans, I recently played golf with a Astro who was on that team. He was a pitcher.
Oh, yeah?
And he said the trash cans were definitely a real thing.
Oh, okay.
But the other thing he said was everyone in the league was doing something like that.
Oh.
That was ball 4.
Ball 4.
So but the trash cans were just a little too obvious, a little too egregious.
Yes. That put it over the top.
Yeah.
All right, so we got first and second with one out here in the top of the 6th. Branson's making a little bit of noise. This is going to be the number 9 hitter, Weinberg, and then we're going to get back to the top of the order. So what the doctor ordered right now is a ground ball double play.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
The last pitch from Kirkley was up the line a little bit. Murphy can't hold on. That is going to be
takes the double play out of.
It does take the double play out of it.
Looks like the ump got hit in the arm, taking a little break.
Yeah.
He'll be listening, but that's where the offset.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the offset.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
the offset will.
You open yourself up.
You open yourself up. So.
Yeah. The prom date should have gone out and talked to his pitcher.
Yeah.
That's the proper thing to do when those umpires get hit.
Yeah, CB came out and talked.
Yeah, that was it was a break.
Next pitch is low ball. Kirkley's 2-0 count here. Kirkley's a little bit wild now after pitching 2.2 innings. Throwing a couple more pitches up to 48 on the day.
All right.
Fires.
Ooh, that's a great pitch right there.
Strike.
Weinberg wants that one back.
Yeah. Well,
can't have it.
He's not going to get it.
Can't have it.
No.
Can't have it. So we got a 2-1 count. The pitch. Squares around a bunt. Kirkley slips coming off the mound. That's going to be a bunt base hit.
That's well executed.
Well executed bunt.
That is a lot of material coming off of Kirkley's cleats.
Yeah. So now we got a 5-3 ball game. TV's going to call timeout and come.
You know what I don't see is anyone up in the bowls warming up. I think we're going to see.
There was someone warming up a minute ago.
Okay.
So maybe they finished warming up, or maybe they're going to send Osher back out there. Maybe depending on what's going to happen. CB's coming out to talk to Kirkley. Looks like I think the Hawks have someone down in the bullpen warming up.
Do you walk their best hitter?
And that is Benjamin up to the plate, the leadoff hitter. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change with third baseman Henry Pearson coming out. I think we might have missed. Was Henry Pearson in the game at that point? Yeah, I think he still was in the game, right?
Yeah.
But he went to the dugout to switch gloves, maybe?
Exactly right.
All right. So we got a little warm-up music. Henry Pearson comes in to relieve Kirkley. Kirkley pitched through 50 pitches, 2.2 innings.
Is this
1 earned run.
sailing to Boston?
Paul Simon.
Paul Simon.
Yeah.
No,
I forget the name of the song. Let's
I
take a
like
look.
it. These
Oh,
are the
shoot.
days, right?
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Sorry, Henry. I restarted you.
It's all right.
You know.
All right, so what we got going on? This is going to be a big inning here. Top of the sixth. Branson's making some noise. The Hawks
Top of the order.
need to lock in here. Henry Pearson's coming in to give the Hawks and the Branson Bulls a different look. Kirkley moves over to third base.
The old flipperoonie.
Yeah. We missed the other day they had, when we played at Pinole Valley, they had the pitcher-catcher swapperoonie,
No.
which you don't see very
No.
often.
No, you don't.
And the catcher who went to go pitch ended up throwing about 80 pitches.
Yeah, you flipped the battery.
Flipped the battery, and they both stayed, I think, most of the game and pitched. And I don't think they had a lot of pitching after those two guys, so I think that's why they did it. but
Yeah. Well, I
they
know
both
that
threw a lot of pitches.
that one kid at Samarin that threw 395 pitches up there for them. You remember? His name is Brown.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah, Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
He threw, I think, 115.
Yes, he's pitched a lot this year, and he's been over 100, I think.
He has a hell of a ball, though. He is a great pitcher.
Well, he pitched,
Yeah.
we couldn't solve him when we played him. So we got Henry Pearson on the mound, sets, runners off and running, ground ball up the middle. Hank Murray picks it up, throws to first in time.
That's all right. That's an out.
Great job, Hank Murray.
That's an out. He
Got
was
the
going.
out.
He was stealing.
Yeah, it would have been tough to get the guy at second. That's the 100% the right move by Hank
Boy,
Murray.
huge out.
All right,
And-
number 5 up. His last time he had a line drive that Weber got on his horse and tracked down.
Yes, he did. This is going to be Borden's 2 for 3 today. He's been the hottest hitter for the Branson Bulls. It's probably who they want up right now. We do have an open base, so you don't have to come into him. First pitch, curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 count.
Henry Pearson will attend the University of Notre Dame next year.
He's going to Notre Dame, fighting Irish. Want a little fight from him right now to get these Bulls off the field.
Oh, that would look like a good place to miss.
Yeah, that didn't look like a miss to me. But 2-0 count. Top of the 6th. Pearson delivers. Ground ball, shortstop. Kenjo picks it up. Throws to first.
Oh!
Time. Gets out of the
Henry
inning.
Pearson with 5 pitches gets it, unlocks the gate to the
Outstanding.
bullpen, and they just ran right back in the dugout.
Outstanding.
The Bulls, the running of the Bulls to the dugout. So we're headed into the bottom of the 6th inning, and that's going to bring up for the Hawks, Kirkley, Curtis, and Weber.
All right.
Kirkley, Curtis, Weber.
I'll hunt with those dogs any day.
I like it. DJ Clark Weber's DJ in the tunes.
Ripping it.
Yep.
A little hot and cold from Katy Perry.
That's how we're feeling right
Yeah,
now.
I like the pitching coach come out and warming them up.
I believe this is a new pitcher.
Here we go.
Number
Yep.
17's coming into the game.
I got to say, the coaching staff for the Bulls have great flow.
Yeah.
Nice, like Minnesota hockey hair.
That is a great description of the flow going on there.
All right, Borden just put his gear back on. Not exactly as it's black tie.
Black tie, not.
Black tie.
He's more formal.
Yeah, way more formal.
Way more formal. More James Bond than 80s prom date.
Yeah.
This guy's coming out
This guy's-
firing.
yeah, he's got the little pop. Let's get 3 pitches in, and we'll hit the human radar gun to decipher exactly how fast he's throwing.
See if we can look up who this is, number 17. I don't
That's a
know.
nice little slider there.
Branson Bulls. Let's check out your roster. Let's see. We got Branson roster number. Nope, we got no numbers. No idea who this guy is.
17. That's
Oh
not.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you go. Thanks, Nathan Gill.
All All right.
Nathan Gill is
All right, Nathan.
joined
Gill,
the
yeah.
Arsenal. Joined the Arsenal 8th grade team for a hot minute.
He's throwing hard.
Yeah, I remember Ryder saying he threw it hard.
Yeah,
He said he struck him out in their first practice.
yeah. They were the 8th grade Arsenal was excited to have another pitcher. Arm in the they probably would have won San Diego with another. They ran out of pitching at their end there, but they might have taken it. But Nathan joined, I guess, probably joined a different team. Would be my guess. But now he's facing the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th
The
inning.
ghosts of Tam baseball are going to haunt him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what's going to happen
I like it.
when you show up the minor league system. And
The ghost of the Arsenal.
and little CCR right now is
I like it.
just outstanding.
Now, are these songs requested by the batter for walk-up music?
Requested by the batter using Henry Bennett's phone.
That's great.
Aiden Kirkley steps in there. Aiden Kirkley is 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch of the bottom of the 6th inning from Gill is in there.
If I've seen 9 pitches
For a
from
ball.
Gill, that was the worst one I've seen. That
Yeah,
was-
it's almost got Kirkley in the leg. That
yeah,
would
that
have
was
hurt.
that. Yeah, this is shin job.
Gill throws hard. Clark's about to give us a reading here and then after the next pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Pitcher delivers in the windup. High.
Yeah, I'm saying I think we're getting to 80 right there.
Yeah.
It's
Low
stiff.
80s or just 80?
I'm going to go 80. I mean, the Portnoy scale
Yeah.
would say you can't round it. I got to go like 81, 79. But
Curveball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, you're
it's
not
all right.
wrong.
2-1.
I've got
count.
my scale.
Yeah. 80 I like. I like 80 it is.
I like 80 even.
Gill looks. Kirkley readies.
Oh,
Curveball.
Another mean curveball.
Called
that
strike.
was.
Hasn't been able to locate the fastball, but those last 2 curveballs were pretty nice in there for
Mm-hmm.
2 strikes.
Now he's going to choke up and protect.
Kirkley's got to choke up and protect. Be ready to swing. The windup. Ground
There
ball.
it is, exactly
Fights
what
it
he
off.
did.
Way to fight it.
Stays alive. 2-2 count. Bottom of the 6th. Devin Curtis on deck. Gill gets the sign, delivers. Kirkley readies.
Good eye.
Low.
Pulls the
What an
count
eye. That's-
full.
Ball.
Yeah.
3-2 count.
6 pitches of the at bat. Kirkley's been fighting.
Gill looks in there. We go back to the fastball.
Oh,
Called
I
strike
don't know about
3.
that one, but
All right, Devin Curtis up. Hot bat on DC.
So we got 1 out now in the bottom of the 6th. Devin Curtis to the plate. Stop the music. And pitcher looks and delivers. Curveball.
Ooh.
Started the opposite way. Last time he couldn't locate the fastball. There he didn't locate the curveball.
Just over the helmet and through the bat.
Yeah, just missed the bat. That was a bat seeker. 1-0 count to Curtis. Outside, ball 2.
Seems like-
I think the mound's getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, and it seems like he's reaching back a little.
Yeah, your cleats get full of dirt. You kind of probably slide more than you're probably used to getting that little stop where you can kind of pivot over that foot and drive to the plate. And I think
Yeah.
you probably slide, and that makes it hard. Especially if you're reaching back throwing for a little extra with that fastball.
Amen.
Inside.
All right.
Now,
Ball
Branson plays at College of Marin. What's the mound there? Is that a dirt mound or is it a turf?
My
don't
guess
know.
is
It's astroturf.
The whole thing's turf. It's not dirt mound. It's a turf field.
That's a nice pitch. So, yeah, the Marin Catholic has that brand new mound.
Yep.
And it's not getting rave reviews from the baseball aficionados over there.
Well, now that I'm a softball dad as well, though, Dan Murray, the reason they have the new mound
Just to move it in for
is to
softball.
move it out for softball. So the Lady Hawks actually played the first ever softball game at Marin Catholic this year.
Oh, wow.
And it was a pretty big affair. There's more people I've ever seen at a game at MC at that game.
Oh, boy.
That was a wicked curveball for swing and a miss, strike three. 2 strikeouts so far for Gill here in the bottom of the
He's
6th
ran
inning.
every count full.
He has.
Yeah.
So he's up to about 13 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings
Exactly
up
right.
Ryder Weber to the plate. Ryder gets a chance again, Clark.
This is it.
This
He
is the
wanted it.
chance. He wanted the chance. He turns the bunt, pulls back for ball 1. Oh, calling that he went.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah,
Is that a swing and a miss? How do I?
that's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
He did not get back in time.
All right. Ryder gets in there. Not button this time. There's that curveball called strike. 0-2 count to Ryder Weber. I think they brought Nathan Gill in to kind of lock things down here. Keep it close. Ryder fly ball to right field. Right fielder's under it. Makes the grab for out number 3. Hawks go down in order, 1, 2, 3.
Strong out by Mason Gill.
And Nathan Gill did a good
Or
job.
Nathan Gill.
Nathan Gill.
Yeah.
Padres Giants are starting. Just got the notification. All right, we'll keep it to ourselves. Accept and switch. We've got head into the top of the 7th. We're 3 outs away. The Hawks are 3 outs away. We've got everyone coming out. Prom date's getting in the crowd, ready to get the Fighting Irish going. As the Hawks look to finish out this 5-3 win over the visiting Branson Bulls. The Hawks are going to have to play a tight game here. We got 3, 4, 5 coming up for Branson, so we've got the heart of the order coming up. So it's not going to be an easy task.
Well, I like Henry Pearson out on the bump for us right now. He's a seasoned veteran.
Yep.
If we ever had one.
He is. Nothing shakes him. He pitched deep into the All-Stars. He's pitched. You name the situation, he's been in it. He's not worried. He's not concerned at all at the moment. And here we go, folks. 3 outs away from a second straight victory for the hometown Hawks.
Good old breathing something out of his hat. Might be the Lord's Prayer.
It might be.
Going to Catholic school.
Good Catholic boy. So we got to the plate. Trevor Matthews, who's 1 for 3 today. First pitch from Henry is in there for called strike.
Oh, they're irrepressible. Kami.
Trevor Matthews.
Zulfikari coming at us from the edge of the perch.
Has singled, ground out to third base, and fly out to center field today. Next pitch.
Oh, that one didn't happen.
Outside.
Sometimes they
Ball.
just don't
1-1.
happen.
That's all right. Little rope-a-dope.
1-1 count. Anthony's taking a break to a little bit of glove repair, it looks like. Tying a little bit of a knot. The prom date's ready to go. Corsage is on.
Corsage is on. A little bit of Banaka. Time to meet the parents.
Oh my God. Pearson looks in over his glove. Something just fell.
Oh!
Called strike.
Oh!
Beautiful
That was in
pitch.
La crevice es peligroso.
I don't know what you said, but
Yeah, man. You see that down in Mexico, the dangerous curves?
Oh. Pearson delivers. Can't get that one quite down quite enough, but
That's
that's all right.
2-2.
2-2 count.
2-2. He's got some room.
No outs. First batter of the top of the 7th inning, Trevor Matthews. Pearson looks in, gets a sign. Murphy sets up inside. Don't sure where that missed, but that's going to be ball 3. Anthony almost threw that ball down to third base, but kind of paused when he didn't hear the strike call, which is good. So we got a 3-2 count now. Big pitch here for Henry Pearson. And Matthews fouls it out of play.
Stadium way.
Stadium way.
Car finder right there.
Car finder.
That's what you do.
Brought to you by J&B Auto Repair.
That happened to Bill Graham parked in the pool parking lot one game, and I got a broken windshield after.
Ooh.
So the ball finds you no matter where you are. The pitch. Outside. Good battle there from Matthews and Pearson. Just loses in the last
Now
minute.
turn 2. We're going to turn 2.
So that's going to bring to the plate number 3, Ganadin, who's 1 for 2 today. It's the number 4 hitter. The runner on first. Matthews takes his lead. Pearson checks off. Umpire calls time because the other umpire is not in position. Never quite understood where the umpire positioning, how that works, but Pearson checks on the runner at first. Back safely.
That seems like the right place to be for the field ump.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to be there on the other side, and I don't know the logic there. That pitch is hit. Fly ball to center field. Ryder's back. He looks to be under it, waves off the geese from getting out of his way and getting in his way, and he gets
Those
out
are his
number
friends.
1. Those are his friends. We missed that last week.
Yeah.
Hit hard, but that was just a can of corn.
Can of corn. It's where the fly balls go to die into Ryder's glove. Yeah, the geese in center field are Ryder's friends, we found out last game.
Oh.
He likes to talk to them.
He likes to talk to them.
We don't know if they have names yet or not.
I'll get into that maybe tonight.
It's a good question. So we got 1 out now, and that's going to bring Buxton to the plate, who's 0 for 3. Trevor Matthews leads off first. Hawks are 2 outs away. Ball gets away to the backstop.
That's going to be a hold it type situation for Murphy.
Not much you could do with that one.
So after that wild pitch, we got now have a runner on second. That run doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, but we still like to keep him at second base. It's the guy at the plate that we want to keep off the bases, if at all possible. Or whoever's at the plate. In this 5-3 ball game, top of the 7th. Pearson gets the sign, checks the runner, throws back to second. Murray's over there quickly, can't quite get the tag in time. Runner's back in safe, and we're going to reset. Pearson gets a sign, checks the runner again.
That's a Steve Reich.
Great pitch.
You know, I figured that's a dirty trick. With the wet infield, getting the runner to dive back to the bases makes him wholly uncomfortable.
So you think they should keep doing it?
I don't know.
That's what I'm hearing. All right, we got a 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner at second. Pearson delivers. Ground ball to Kenjo at short. Not going to be in time.
Held him at second, though.
Yeah.
So we got first and second.
It's a hit, right?
Yeah, that's it. It was a difficult play.
He was fast. I'll say it, too. I mean, he was
He came down the line pretty nice.
rolling down the...
That was a really heads-up move for Kirkley to lay that ball.
Yeah.
Because I think he was a little stretched out. Kenjo was in position, but it just was not executed quick enough to get it out in first.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever confirmed that Fim Sharples is in right field, but I'm going to go ahead and put him in right field now. Not quite sure who that is out there.
I think we got to get some binoculars for the old guys in the nest
so.
here. And the perch.
Pitch with the baby blues.
Woo.
First pitch to Holden Kane is in there for a called strike 1. We got first and second.
Holden's eight hitter because we got
The number 6 hitter.
5-3.
5-3 ball game. The 6th hitter for Branson. 1 out. That's low ball 1-1-1. And that's going to bring on deck for the Bulls is the former pitcher, Osher. He's probably in as the DH now. In our 5-3 ball game, runners checked at second, tying runs at first. The pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, picks it up. Hank fires to first, not in time to get one. And that's going to be 2 outs with runners at first and third. The tying run's still going to be at first base. Going to go in the books as a fielder's choice. So we got 2 outs, and that's going to bring to the plate number 7, Osher. Former pitcher. He is 1 for 3 today. He can swing the bat, so it's not going to be a tough out to finish the game off here for the Hawks, who's playing a great game today. 5-3 ball game. The pickoff move.
Ball game.
Ball game. That is what is known as the damn high pickoff from Henry Pearson, executed to perfection. I think Branson was so dead set on getting that run, that tying run in scoring position, that they were being a little bit too aggressive there. And that's going to do it. The Hawks win 5-3 today. What a great win. What do you guys think?
Well, you know what they call that. It's a winning streak.
That is a winning streak. More than one win is a winning streak. Oh, we got some DJ Clark Webb throwing some music on. Do you have Caught Stealing? Would be a great song to put on right now.
Oh, yeah.
By the Violent Femmes? Or no, who is that? Not the Violent Femmes. Who is that?
It's Jane's Addiction.
Jane's Addiction, yeah. That would be the choice right now.
Well, classy move by the Branson Bulls. It was a well-fought game. I thought, spotting them a couple out of the gate was a little sketchy. But, the rain abated. Every team had to pitch through it.
Yes, they did. The final box score today is going to be 3 runs, 8 hits, and 0 errors for the Bulls, and 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for your hometown Hawks. And
more importantly, how many free passes did they give up?
Did the Branson Bulls
or both teams?
All right, let's see.
In those challenging pitching conditions, it's always a interesting thing to look at.
Yeah, the Hawks only walked 4 batters, and the Bulls walked 3 batters. So
wow,
not a lot of walks.
Not a lot of walks. How many hit by pitch?
Good question.
I think we got 3 or 4.
We both had 2.
Okay, so 4. Yeah, 4 there.
So it's still not that many walks in the challenging hitting conditions.
With the rain, that's not bad.
With the rain, yeah, the Hawks scored all their runs in the second inning there, the 5-run second inning, and they held on with good pitching and defense to get that win, which is something that the Hawks have been struggling to do, and it's got to feel good.
It looks like a mortar went off on the pitcher's mound.
We got a visitor in the booth.
Yeah.
I feel like mound duty is going to be a big task today.
It is, and it's the pitcher. So you got Alex, Henry, and Aiden out there doing the cleanup job. It's going to take a while, but that's great. And I think our next game is going to be Thursday night at the College Marin, where we take on the Branson Bulls again. I believe we're going to have Hank Ballard on the mound for the Hawks, looking to extend the win streak.
Yep,
I love that. Then the big house on Saturday, and we'll take a
big house on Saturday. Break.
We'll take a little break, and then the next game is at Oracle Park.
Hello.
And if you haven't bought tickets through the Giants and used the QR code, please look up on the internet how to do it, or you can text me.
Text Ann Murray.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to buy those expensive tickets either, because that does help us out as well.
Yeah,
it might be the time to sit first row.
The secret is not volume. The secret is dollars.
Dollars.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to go suite or first row or you name it, right behind the dugout. Splurge, support your Hawks on their little win streak, and our next home game is going to be after the break in, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks. So.
The game on Saturday is not.
Actually, the game is here on Saturday.
I think it's here on Saturday.
Never mind.
Yeah.
When the big house is the big house is coming to the Nest.
The Nest.
We're not going to the big house this year. That's good.
That's